Juan was a 14-year-old boy who had always been short for his age. He had always been self-conscious about his height, but it wasn't until he started high school that the teasing and bullying began. His classmates would call him names like Shorty and Little Man, and he would often find himself excluded from social events because of his height. Juan tried to ignore the bullying and focus on his studies, but it was difficult. He would come home from school feeling down and defeated, and his grades began to suffer. But Juan was determined to turn things around. Over the summer, Juan started working out at a local gym. He was determined to build muscle and become stronger, both physically and mentally. He also began reading self-help books and practicing meditation to help him cope with the stress and anxiety he was feeling. When school started back up in the fall, Juan returned in a new shape. He had put on muscle and grown taller, and he had a newfound confidence that radiated from him. His classmates were surprised by his transformation and started to treat him with more respect. Juan also made new friends who were impressed by his dedication and hard work. They were interested in the same things he was, and they started hanging out together. Before long, Juan had a whole new group of friends who accepted him for who he was. But Juan's newfound popularity didn't come without challenges. Some of his former bullies were jealous of his success and tried to bring him down. But Juan was stronger now, both physically and mentally, and he refused to let them get to him. He knew that he had worked hard to get where he was, and he wasn't going to let anyone take that away from him. As the year went on, Juan continued to excel both academically and socially. He became a leader in his classes and extracurricular activities, and he even started his own fitness club at school. He was admired by his peers and looked up to by younger students. Juan had come a long way since the days of being bullied for his height. He had proved to himself and others that he was capable of achieving great things, and he had become a role model for others who were struggling. He knew that his journey wasn't over yet, but he was excited to see where it would take him next.